Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to the Manah Shiksha series. Today we are going to look at the eighth instruction to the mind by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. So this instruction is about serving Giridhari with great anxiousness and with great humility, by which Giridhari will destroy all the anarthas in our heart, especially the duplicity. Then he, not only that, he will give us the Vraja Prem, which is the topmost type of love. And finally, the supreme goal of all Gaudiya Vaishnavas, which is Krishna will give us the loving service to the lotus feet of Sri Radharani. So let's see how this verse goes. This verse goes like this. Yatha dushtatvam me davayati shatasyapi kripaya यथा मह्यं प्रेमामृतमपि ददात्युज्ज्वलमसौ यथा श्रीगान्धर्वा भजनविधये प्रेरयति मां तथा गोष्ठे काक्वा गिरिधरं यत्त्वं भज मनः मनः हे मन ओ माइंड गोष्ठे काक्वा गिरिधरम इह त्वं भज प्लीज वर्शिप गिरिधर और गिरिधारी लिफ्टर ऑफ गोवर्धन माउंटेन Goshthe in Vrindavan, Kakva with humility or with anxiousness. And by doing that, what will happen? Yatha dushtatvam me davayati shatasyapi krupaya. First of all, by his mercy, he will destroy the dushtatva, deceitfulness of my heart. Secondly, yatha mayyam premamrutam api dadati ujjvalamaso. He will give me the nectar of love, and the topmost of that is ujjvalam. Is that Braja Bhakti he will give me. And yatha Shri Gandharva bhajan vidhaye prerayati maam. And he will give me the service, or he will direct me, or he will inspire me in the process of serving the lotus feet of Radharani. Shri Gandharva bhajana vidhaye prerayati maam. So now let's dive into the beautiful explanation of this verse. First of all, Raghunath Das Goswami is already serving Giridhari with anxiousness, but it is a nature of a devotee to always remain unsatiated in serving. No matter how much he serves, the more he feels that I haven't served enough. Premera swabhavayaha, premera sambandha, sei mane, Krishna mora, nahi prema gandha. What is the very nature of love? Wherever there is connection of love, such person thinks that unto Krishna I do not have even a whiff of love. So like that he is thinking. So once we serve Krishna with great humility, by Krishna's grace, our cheating propensity will go away. What is this cheating exactly? We being part and parcel of Krishna, our Swarup is always think of Krishna's enjoyment. But forgetting Krishna's enjoyment, when I work or think or desire my own selfish enjoyment, so that separatist kind of desire is cheating. Because we are separating ourselves with our very, very core. uh, we are not just cheating Krishna, we are cheating ourselves by desiring something other than Krishna. So therefore worship Krishna and he will remove all this deceitfulness. Interestingly, he uses the word Giridhar for Krishna because Giridhari is the Govardhan Shila that Lord Chaitanya gave as a gift to Raghunath Das Goswami. He bestowed Shri Giriraj Shila and told him to worship Giriraj Shila. So that Giriraj Shila is none other than Giridhari. Interestingly, people ask many times questions that how do we understand whether Giriraj is Haridas Varya, the chief among all servants, or is Giriraj the Krishna himself? So the plain answer is like that. Giriraj the mountain is Haridas Varya, while Giriraj Shila is Krishnera Vigraha. Because that's how Krishna simply, if you take the direct meaning, that is how Krishna explains. He says that Prabhu kahe ei Shila Krishnera Vigraha. This Shila is none other than Krishna's directly the form. And also Raghunath Das Goswami, when he used to worship Giriraj Shila, he would say, he would see Brajendra Nandan directly there. Puja Kale Dekhe Shilaye Brajendra Nandan. So these two are evidences to prove that Giriraj Shila is Brajendra Nandan Krishna himself, while Giriraj the mountain is Haridas Varya. He is the energy of Krishna, the Antaranga Shakti of Krishna. So, and here Giriraj Shila is Krishna himself. So, how should one do deity worship? So Jiva Goswami mentions Paramopasakasya Parameshwaratvena eva Sakshat Parameshwaratvena eva Shri Vigram Pashyanti. That means those who are worshippers of the deity, they worship the deity. That means devotees worship the deity as Sakshat Parameshwaratvena eva, considering or knowing or understanding or perceiving that deity to be Sakshat, directly Krishna. Nama Vigraha Swarupa Tina Eka Rupa Tine Bheda Nahi Tina Chidananda Rupa. With that mentality or attitude, one serves the deities because Bheda Spurte Sati, Bheda Spurte Bhakti Vichedakatvat Tathaiva hi Uchitam. Jiva Goswami writes, like if we consider deity and Krishna to be different, then it destroys bhakti. It just removes, it just destroys the foundation of bhakti only. So therefore, one has to see the deity as Krishna directly and serve Krishna, because one side effect is he will remove the dushtata, all the vices in the heart. But more importantly, he will give us Braja Prem. Santu Avatara Bhava Pushkara Nabhasya Sarvato Badara Krishna Danya Kova Latasopi Premado Bhave. There may be many, many incarnations of Krishna, like the waves in the lake or ocean. But Krishna himself, the Brajendra Nandan Krishna, Pushkara Nabha Krishna, he is the only one who is able to bestow love even to the creepers of Vrindavan. That is so beautiful. That is so fascinating, right? So even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declares that Yuga Dharma Pravartana hai Amsha haite. Amavina Annenare Vraja Prema Dite. My portions, like Lord Vishnu and others, they can do Yuga Dharma Pravartana. But without me, nobody can give Vraja Prema. Therefore, Krishna himself appears as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to distribute that Vraja Prema. And on top of that, the cream of the cream of all the desires is to serve the lotus feet of Radharani. Shri Gandharva Bhajan Vidhaya Prereti Mam. So one worships Krishna in order to get the benediction of getting the greatest or rarest fortune of serving lotus feet of Radharani. Because Gaudiya Vaishnavas, especially the Manjaris, like who have come in the form of Raghunath Das Goswami, Rupa Goswami, they are Radha Snehadika. Means they have greater affection for Radharani than Krishna. They have infinite affection for Krishna, but more infinite affection for Radharani. You can say like that. So, uh, of course, it's a different, completely, uh, it's a subject matter that deserves a separate discussion, separate platform for discussion. But it will suffice to say that there are Samasnehadika, Samasneha gopis, there are Krishna Snehadikas, and then there are Radha Snehadikas. So, Radha Snehadikas are one who always put Radharani's happiness above everything. Their connection with Krishna is also based on Radharani's service. Um, uh, there is one verse which describes the Manjari's Radha Snehadika attitude, which is greater than other Sakhis of Radharani, gives them greater experience or Seva Saubhagya, the greater fortune of serving Radha Krishna with more intimacy, more love. That facility is there through this Bhavollasa Rati. Sanchari Syat Samonava Krishna Ratya Surudrati. Adhika Pushyamanashet Bhavollasa Itiryate. That means that if Radharani's affection is lesser than Krishna's affection. Of course, everybody in Vrindavan have to have affection for Radharani. It goes without saying. But if that affection is less than Krishna, then it acts like a sanchari bhav, an assistant mood in one's ujjwal rasa towards Krishna. And that is called as samartha rati. But uh, and that Radharani's affection acts as an assistant bhav, sanchari. But when that Radharani's affection is more than Krishna's affection, it is called as Bhavallasa. Radharani becomes so pleased with that devotee that she share her the core of her heart, the core of her feelings. And we can just imagine her heart is oceanic heart, which has nothing but Krishna prem. Hmm. So Devi Krishnamayi Prokta, Radhika Paradevata. Jaha Netra Pade, Taha Krishna Spure. So she is ready to share that with her Manjaris. So therefore, Amara Ishwari hai Vrindavaneshwari, Tara Prananatha Bali Bhaji Giridhari. We are not serving Giridhari separately, but our Ishwari is Vrindavaneshwari and her Prananath is Krishna, and therefore we are worshipping Giridhari. So we will see the two very, very beautiful prayers. I think one is from Utkalika Vallari and other is from Chatu Pushpanjali. So both are the prayers to at the lotus feet of Radharani and Krishna. Pranipatya bhavantamarthaye Pashupendra Kumara Kakubi. Pranipatya, falling on the ground, bhavantamarthaye, oh Krishna, I beg from you. Pashupendra Kumar, Pashupendra is Nanda Maharaj, his Kumar means his son. Kakubi, with great anxiety, anxiousness. Raja Yauvata Mauli Mallika. Karuna Patra Mimam Janam Kuru. Please make me Vraja Yauvata Mauli Mallika, the crest jewel or crest garland on the heads of all Vraja beauties. Please make me the receptacle of compassion of that. Vraja Yauvata Mauli Mallika. Who is that? None other than Sri Radha. And then there is a prayer to at Radharani's lotus feet. Bhavatim Abhivadya Chartubhe. Oh, I offer my obeisances unto you, O Radha, Chartubhir. And I praise you and I try to please you. Varam Urjeshwari Varyam Arthay. Urjeshwari is name of Radharani. One, there are two meanings. Urja means Krishna's energy and she is the chief of all Krishna's energies, therefore Urjeshwari, or Urja Mas is Kartik Mas, and she is the presiding deity of Kartik Mas, therefore she is Urjeshwari, Radharani. Varya Marthe, I beg from you, Bhavadiya Taya Krupam Yathamai, Kuryad Adhikam Bakantaka. Bakantaka is Krishna, killer of Baka demon. May he become more merciful upon me, knowing me to be your servant, means Radharani's servant. So that's a very, very beautiful prayer here, where unto Krishna he is praying that make me the receptacle, sorry, of compassion of Radharani. And to Radharani, that practitioner is praying, please may Krishna give me more mercy, knowing me to be yours. Yours means Radharani's. So with that, we have to serve, with that attitude, we have to serve Radha Krishna. And we pray at the lotus feet of Raghunath Das Goswami that we can serve Radha Krishna continuously. Kakwa means with eagerness, anxiety, knowing Krishna to be non-different than his deity, so that all our deceitfulness, all our desires other than loving Krishna and pleasing Krishna, they go away and we get the Vraja Prem, topmost of all love, and the dream of all dreams, which is to serve the lotus feet of Radharani. Hare Krishna. Krishna willing, we will again meet next time with instruction number 9 of Manah Shiksha. Hare Krishna.